7, 6. Okay, so we are live. Aloha, everyone.
Aloha.
Thanks for joining Jonathan and I today. We had Sage Advice Tarot pop in and said she's going to be kind of in and out a little bit. And so we're looking forward to having some fun today. Oh, get this thing out of the way. Oh, she said, hold on, let me see if I can pop this comment up. Let me get this going. I've almost got it together.
Almost.
Yep, almost. Okay. I purchased your ebook and just need to find time to read it. Oh, thank you so much. It's only like 20 pages, so I think you'll be able to get there pretty quick. It's mostly exercises. Yeah, aloha, Jamie Kelly. How are you? Thanks for joining us. I'll pop you in here on the chat. So, well, if I can type, I would. Yeah, well, that's not working. Okay, there we go. And thank you so much for joining. So, Jonathan, how are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. I see my little kitten is trying to get in on the action, but
our familiar, I don't think there's any coincidence that she joins us kind of every time. Do you? It's getting beyond coincidental now. And because I hurriedly set up, I'm really digging my rays. I have my halo around me. Reclining with coffee in bed. Wow.
Yeah, she's still recovering from surgery.
That's right. How's it going? Yes, I remember we were talking about that, and we're hoping that's going well.
I'm joining you for a little coffee, Jamie.
I have my dirty chai. Oops. And yeah, I'm on my second one of these right now.
So yesterday I was trying to do a unboxing of a new Kickstarter Oracle deck that I got. And I don't know what's going on, but I think I'm going to have to refilm it, which sucks considering it was an unboxing first impressions video. So.
Oh.
Oh, okay, no.
Jamie says it's going. Yeah. I did too much yesterday. Girl, I'm there with you. I took a long swim and then I decided to do some pruning around the yard, landscaping the same day. And that didn't go so well a couple days ago. So I'm right with you.
So the Oracle is Gates to Soul Wisdom.
And so that was the one that you did yesterday and it wouldn't upload, yes?
Well, it was weird. Usually, so I have an old camcorder from like 7 or 8 years ago. And every time I do a film, I have to like upload from the camcorder to my computer to edit and then save it from my computer to my computer as a video file that I can then upload to YouTube. Well, I did everything I thought I was supposed to, and I go to, save it to my computer, and it says it won't save because it's using the footage from the camera, but usually it just uploads that footage. So I don't know if iMovie changed or what's going on, but it's...
Can you save your edited version? Can you save your edited version to Drive and dump the camera version and then try and re-upload off Drive?
It won't come off the camera. So I'm not sure what is going on there, but I'm going to have to either redo it or...
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, honey.
So this is it, and it's an Oracle-based or inspired by human design, which is a whole new school of thought that combines I Ching, chakra, elemental wisdom, the Western astrology. It's a very interesting system. So I thought maybe we could play with it. This is the So the box came with 2 covers. I chose this cover. The other cover was the one that's on the book here.
Okay.
And
It comes with 2 covers. That's interesting.
Well, the Kickstarter did. You got
Okay.
to choose. You got to choose. So there is. God, I got to remember the names of the different cards here. But so there's foundation cards, insight cards, and resolve cards. And the foundation cards are the chakra cards.
Nice. Oops, wait,
And-
glasses.
And the interesting thing is the woman who designed it. I keep wanting to say Marjorie, but it's Mariah.
Mm-hmm.
Her stepson painted
I like that
every single card.
Painted. Wow.
Painted. Like these are all originally paintings. And there's 80 cards total.
And those.
9 here.
And wait, which portion of the deck was that you just showed us? Those
This is the foundation.
Foundations. Okay.
So
Got it.
these are, see, so here's this symbol, right?
Okay.
And that's self. So it's chakra, but there's 9. So there's self. So there's the heart. That's what we started on.
Yeah.
So
okay, cool.
And
Love
then
it.
there's insight cards that, let's see, that's too bright.
Just get us
There
a
we
different
go.
card. The white is glaring off of your light ring.
There we go.
Very cool. And what are the words
This
on
one
it?
is the biggest chunk here. And it's,
Okay.
so like this one is someone sleeping in a lotus flower and it says approach. And then it has the I Ching hexagram up on one side and then Western astrology on the other.
Ooh.
And then the resolve cards are like inner wisdom, emotional wisdom, intuition, driving force, lunar wisdom.
That deck might inspire me to break from my instructions from the guides to not buy another deck, because that speaks to everything for me. The chakras are in it, because remember I have that little laminated chakra set that I had someone make for me. Where are those buggers?
Yeah, it's a very interesting system too, because it's based off of human design, which is this whole school. I actually had a chart done. I should have printed one out just to show you, because it's very interesting. So a card came with it, but let me show you. So you see how there's the human figure in there, and then there's all those like boxes and triangles and things.
Oh, wow.
This is the chart you get when you have a human design chart. And
I just saw that. I just saw that online. It's just like 2 weeks ago, human design. And I was like, ooh, what is this? Wait a minute.
So this oracle is built on the human design system.
Okay. Is it available or on?
I believe so. If you go to connectingnewdots.com, I think that's where you can get it.
Connectingnewdots.com.
And if you go there, she's offering a free human design life chart.
Wow. Okay.
Connectingnewdots.com for anybody out there.
Here are the chakra cards that I have. You may remember. Oops.
Oh yeah, I remember playing with those.
Root chakra. Oh, these lights.
Well, and you laminated those, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because these were just someone I knew who did art on her computer. She created the images, so it's just paper. So to make them hold up for actual work, because this wasn't a deck, she just showed me the pictures, and I said, "Oh, can you print out a deck for me?" And she said, "Sure, I can do that." So,
those I remember playing with those with you.
Yeah, so pretty. And hers in this deck, there are 8 cards because she has
the Soul Star
Chakra in there as well.
That was the Beyond Lemuria Oracle has, I think, the Soul Star Chakra, and the Earth Star chakra. So it has a total
So
of 9 chakras there.
tell me the name of that one more time.
This is
Soul
Gates to
Wisdom.
Soul Wisdom.
Soul Wisdom. And what's the website?
It is connectingnewdots.com.
Connecting. I'm writing.
Hi, little one. I have a
Connecting
little
new
kitten under my
dots.
table.
.com.
Hello.
Okay.
Oh, no,
And
no.
and
Not
thank
right
you,
now,
Jamie.
please.
Thank you. Love my chakra cards got me through in Sedona when I would have walk-in readings with people that refused to talk. So I would have them.
Kiana, leave my
I would have
headphones
them
alone.
shuffle
Kiana,
and choose or draw one
hey,
of those chakra cards, and that
you are being
was
a
my
pest.
starting point then for the folks that refused to talk to me for readings. So yay!
I had to spray the cat. She was being a pest. She was trying to eat my headphone cord.
Oh, poor Kiana. All right, and I'm wrestling around. So what do you say we do a little? Yes, what do you got? So
I was just going to say I separated them into 3 because this is the problem-solving spread. So I thought it might be fun to use this. And then they have other spreads in here, including a human design spread where you shuffle all the cards together and then pull out 9 cards. But that's a little much for a live. So I thought it'd be fun to just one from each just to see how it paints a picture. Because I haven't used these yet. And what better way of doing it than live?
I love it. I love it. So would you want to just do that, or do we want to do a little grounding first?
You could do grounding. Did you want to lead it?
Yeah, let's do that. So let's just take a minute. And oh, here's Susie. Oh, Susie, hi.
And Mia
popped in just in time. We are just about to. Hi. We are just about to do a little grounding. So.
Oh, and Mia of the Moonlight's here too. Hi, Mia.
Oh, Mia. Oh, hi, Mia. I missed you coming in. Aloha. Hello, hello. Awesome. So yeah, let's do a little grounding and centering real quick to just tap in, and let me get my guides alongside me. So everybody, let's just close our eyes and take a couple of nice, gentle, comforting breaths. And as we turn inward, we focus on our heart space, and we see that light glowing. Today, to me, it looks like a very bright white light. Whatever color that light may be, allow that to expand and fill your whole inner being. Head to toes, fill it with bright white light. And let's gather up that light energy. We're going to send that through the soles of our feet down to the core of the earth to join with Mother Earth and have her come to ground us. So gather it up. Nice deep breath in and out. Deep, deep down to the very core of the earth. Mother Earth hears our call, sends up her unconditional love through the soles of our feet, past our ankles, up our legs to our knees and hips, fills our belly and lungs, up to our shoulders, and spills down our arms, past our elbows and wrists to our fingertips, fills our throats and on up our head. And now we feel that continuous, unbroken connection to our mother. So let's turn our attention now up to the heavens as we reach out to Father Sky. So we will do that again through the crown chakra. Let's gather up that energy and take a nice deep breath in and out. Sending that energy up to Father Sky. He hears our call and sends down his wisdom and patience through the top of our head, through our neck and throat, to our shoulders, and spills down our arms, past our elbows and wrists to fingertips. Goes down our spine, fills our lungs and our bellies, to our tailbone and hips, down our legs, past our knees, to our ankles and the tips of our toes. And now we feel that continuous, unbroken connection to Father Sky, as well as Mother Earth. The Mother and the Father meet within us. We all embrace and prepare for my clearing prayer. Mother, Father, Goddess, and God, we thank you for your wisdom with us now, as you are with us always. We demand that any negative energy in this space be gone now to the light and its highest good. And we ask that any teachers or guides that come to share their wisdom with us do so now in the beauty way only. We believe and trust in the truth and power of this moment, and so it is.
And so it is.
Ooh, boy, that's really easy to do with this gang. Everybody's so tuned in. It goes so quick. I'm in a sweat already over here.
I know, it's like,
Yeah. Yeah, big time. I thought I was going to be cold. Yeah. Awesome. Thank you guys for joining in on that. That was great. So, Jonathan, yes, please. And you guys who, to everyone watching, if you have a question, go ahead and pop it in. Jonathan will do his spread for us, and then we'll get to your questions.
I'm already being called to pull for Jamie.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
let's do it.
It was like, even in the grounding, I was like, I have to pull for Jamie. I have to pull for Jamie. So let's start with a foundation. Should I do all three or just do one at a time? I think one at a time.
Yes. Thank you, Susie.
Jamie, this isn't even funny. Solar plexus. That's where her surgical, biggest surgical incision is. So.
So I'm sending light to that area for you. That's what I'm feeling called, to fill that spot full of light.
So the next card is the insight. So the foundation card, the first one I pulled, highlights what the issue is based on, or what is really going on. And then the insight expands and offers insight and perhaps deeper perspective. And then finally, the resolve card provides a way to manage the situation and proceed moving forward. So, this one jumps out. Oh, yep. So this is approach. Look, Jamie, it's you resting. I know you hate resting. But yeah, you need to just be in that flower of healing right now. Sleep in the lotus. Heal yourself, child.
Yeah, love it.
I wonder who said that, because that was not me.
I think we kind of touched on that last time, if I recall. There was something about resting more than you'd care to.
He keeps getting that with every reading I do for her. It's like, rest, rest, rest.
Maybe all those messages, it's not maybe. There's something kind of bubbling up that wants to come to meet you. And I keep getting the word peace,
Oh,
peace, 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 peace. Whatever that's bubbling up wants to lead you to some peaceful spot.
so the resolve card here is lunar wisdom.
Oh.
So this talks to me about the fact that I know you have months of healing, right? So focus on the very slow ebb and like waxing and waning of the moon, because once you get 2 full moons, I believe that's the end of your healing process.
Oh.
So,
Mm.
so let me just show you, because it's very amazing how these look together. Trying to see through the cards and make sure you guys can see it too. But so you got that pearl just sitting in the waters, right? And then you have the person sleeping. And finally, that pearl becomes the moon. The artwork on these cards are just amazing, spectacular.
Jamie, have you been? Wait, let me check your comment here before I say this.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
I think that's who was talking through me a minute ago. When I said rest child, because that was not my voice.
I thought that was interesting too. Yeah. So my question, what I want
Yes,
to
Jamie,
ask
I
you,
will
Jamie,
definitely.
is if there was some kind of internal process that maybe you had kind of in the back of your mind that was kind of nudging you from time to time to time and popping up and saying, well, this would be nice to take a look at sometime. This would be nice to take a look at sometime. I think that process would lead me to point X that I've been desiring to go to. Let's see. Sorry, my glasses are. Oh, yeah. Jonathan is sending the picture. And yes.
I'll send it right now.
Yeah. That was my mom with Jonathan, without a doubt. Yeah. I'm getting not your mom. I'm getting from guides that are saying that whatever this little seed of a thought that you had been pursuing, it's time. It's time that the seed has been planted. It's ready for nurturing and cultivating. That they're saying it's time to water the seed. It's time to water the seed. That deeper exploration. And they're showing me how the root systems of this seed goes deep. And they're showing that it has a single direction going very, very deep. It has one little branch going off to the side, but it terminates somewhat quickly. And they're telling me that that's your surgery, that was the surgery that terminated, because that's completed now. It's a done deal. It's the healing on that. But they're showing this one very, very long, sturdy, thick, really, I hate to use the word, but they're saying juicy, that it's very, 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 very rich in detail with this root. Let me check your comments real quick.
So
Okay.
I just noticed something on this lunar wisdom. The full moon, if you look closely, there's a rainbow around it.
Ooh, love. Boy, there's nothing better than a moon bow, right?
Oh my
I
God.
love a
First
moon
time I
bow.
came to Maui, I got blessed with a moon bow. And it was just
Yeah,
like, okay, I could live here.
I think I've only seen it twice. And I started coming here in the early 90s, moved here in 2000, but I've only seen them twice, and it's been a long time ago. Let me see if the guides have anything more to say about this root. They seem to have something more to say. They're showing me a pigeon flying. carrier pigeon. Why are you laughing?
Because Jamie's nickname is the Pigeon Queen.
Okay, so they're sending you a carrier pigeon that has a message. They're showing me it has the message wrapped around its little wee leg for you. They're sending a carrier pigeon with a message. Oh, okay. I just hold on. I'm getting chicken skin up my legs. Let me figure out what's going on. The so the caveat is that you have to be still enough to not scare the pigeon away, so you may retrieve the message from its little wee leg that that you yourself must be quite still in order for that pigeon to be comfortable enough. They say the pigeon will land beside you when you are still enough not to frighten it away. The message, and they're showing me that this message is an instantly comforting, instantly soothing and confirming. So they're saying this is not about going into some like dark hole, night of the dark soul kind of process. They're saying that this is more of a gift for you. That they're called they said it's wee gifties. I say that a lot. The wee gifties. The ocean gives me wee gifties all the time. So they're talking about they want to send you this wee gifty, and.
Did you see what Jamie said?
Sorry, I didn't. Pigeon. I love it.
Right above that. I like the
Let's see. My mom and I were writing a play when she died. I turned it into a memoir and I set it aside and I battle picking it up off and on. Yeah, so okay. That makes a whole lot of sense because I think the wee gifty that they're talking about, in that it's this instantaneous sense of peace and comfort, I think that is the indicator that maybe it won't be an emotional struggle for you with that project, that it will be something that will bring you a sense of connection and love to continue on with that project. They're repeating now, legacy, legacy, legacy. What is it that you wanted? They're talking about honoring your mom, remembering your mom, the message for your mom. So they're talking legacy, 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 legacy that will bring you a lot of joy. Jonathan, do you have anything else on that?
Well, it's interesting because they say you could pull out another insight card at the end just to see where things go.
Oh, like a signifier kind of thing?
No, like what comes next kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
And this card, I'm like shuffling, and this card keeps popping out. And it is values. So I'm going to have to look this one up because this deck is so new for me. But that star really is like speaking to me.
Jamie says, yeah, I was pretty mad at her. I have to get back to love.
So values.
Yeah.
Here we go. I'm playing with a new ring light. So, so let's see. It says, your life is often spent in service of others. However, when you receive this card, something in your life may be out of integrity with something that is important to you. Ask yourself, what do you value in your life? Are your friends and family aligned with and supportive of your choices? Are you feeling out of balance, giving in or giving more than you are comfortable with? Check your inner compass and how that lines up with whom you spend most of your time. Maybe there's an adjustment that is needed either inwardly or externally, or perhaps it may be time to find a new community that supports the same values as your own. So the affirmation that goes with this card is, my integrity is the guiding light which shines on what I hold dear in life. And this tells that's Jamie right there. She is full of integrity. So,
well, Jonathan, look up real quick because this was her. I popped this up just as you were pulling that card. And it turned out to be values. So Jamie says, yeah, that's her values, is the love. And then here we have just an intuitive that card strikes me. Yeah.
Well, and it kept popping out. Like it was like, come on. Oh yeah. And there's the rays right there.
That's my crown today, Susie.
Well, and I'm sure part of it too is if you notice that star is like balanced on just one point on top of a pyramid. So it's like that precarious, like, am I about to fall or am I going to find my balance here?
Well, there's something about that image to me that is like, ta-da! Like somebody is, you've hiked to this lovely precipice, the view is behind you, and you have your friend take the selfie, and at the right moment, you rise up on one tippy toe with your arms flung outward. Ta-da! I made it. So to me, it speaks about just the recognition and just a little bit of processing in the powerful circle will help to kind of get things kind of going for you.
Being a rising star.
Yeah, being a rising star.
Oh, Jamie. I have our stream going on my phone, so I'm seeing the comments before they pop up here. There it is.
Okay.
And then right above that, there you go.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You're gonna get me teary over here, Jamie.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
guys. Who's next?
Yeah. To see if you get a question faster than I do. If not, could you give us the little 1, 2, 3? Because we're only at the bottom of the hour. We still have 30 minutes. Would you give us a quick sample reading for
the group?
Yeah.
I can do a group reading.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's start with the foundation. What does this group need right now? Solar plexus popped up again.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's for all of us. We're all feeling a little bit like we're punched in the gut, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah, I had 2 appointments booked, or I had actually 3 appointments booked, bang, 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 and then the first 2 both canceled within short notice of each other. So I always figure the guides are doing me a favor, but yeah.
That's interesting because the insight card is deliverance. And no, Jamie, no pun.
Twins in a past life, brother and sister.
We've just had so many past lives together, it's not even funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know. Go back and forth teaching each other.
Yeah. I was reflecting on the first time I saw you standing there at 808 Wellness while I was getting ready this morning. And from the entire distance of the space, I took one look at you and I was like, oh, that guy's magical. I mean, it just radiated. I just knew there was a lot more to you than just an acupuncturist. I knew there was a lot more going on. Yeah.
So the resolution card is driving force. Look at that image. Isn't that just like so powerful?
Ooh.
So we get solar plexus, deliverance, driving force. It's just.
Yeah, hold them all 3 up again. Sorry, I was so busy chattering.
That's what I'm about to do.
Oh, thank you.
So with this solar plexus, I feel like we are the pearl just getting started, right? But then we have a nice long path ahead of us. And then look what the pearl turns into, this driving force. So in solar plexus, energy really is like the driving force. If we don't feel it in our solar plexus, we're not going to do it. So, and yellow is also the color of the solar plexus. So it's this like guiding us into that space of healthy solar plexus so that we can get this driving force going. God, it's so hard with the mirror image. I'm like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, so there's Susie says cool, Jamie says pretty, Susie says it's like a Mayan calendar, Jonathan, circular.
Mm-hmm. Susie and I were just on a class yesterday for Mayan astrology.
Ooh. So my question is on that last card, the symbol.
The driving force?
Yeah, the symbol on the upper corner is a triangle.
Right, so that would be fire, I believe.
And interestingly enough, when you're doing medical abbreviations, medical shorthand writing and charting and things, that is the symbol for change.
So this, if you follow the Western elemental system, that's the symbol for fire.
Mm-hmm.
There's a line going through it that would be water, I believe. No, sorry, not water, air. What do you really want? Believe it or not, what you want at this time also happens to be the best for others. You are here to catalyze a change. In our lives, change is not always received with appreciation when it happens. And it could bring up fears that people feel they need to defend themselves against. It takes time for others to accept the new that you see possible and see it as normal. You may not see how it will all turn out, however, trust that ultimately your community is supported. As long as you come from your integrity, I'm like, again with the integrity, this change is something that needs to happen. Use the fire of the amazing willpower and determination you have at your disposal at this time to move forward towards success, which is interesting considering that that's kind of what I got from this card too. Moving towards.
Yeah.
This is a very deep oracle, I must say. I'm so glad I backed it.
I think I got to get that deck. How long has it been since you've heard me say that?
Like at least 6 months. At least.
Yeah.
You put your decks away, what, like 7 months ago?
Not that long ago. It hasn't been that long ago. I haven't been using them for a long time, but right. I haven't been using them for a long time. My guidance has discouraged me, and then the guides told me to pack everything up and to not do divination. But that deck is speaking to me, and I'm getting an affirmative from my gang. Because
the cast is over.
Well, that particular deck encompasses everything that I would throw into my natural instincts with readings.
Right.
So
I just want to show you the back.
Oh, glasses time. Oh, I love that. Wow. It's like science and magic embracing each other. Dig it.
Well, that's the human design thing. It's like it brings all these different schools of thought together into one big one. So
I did my map. I think I'm the most common one. I forget what the words are, but
generator.
I'm the generator. Yeah, I'm a generator.
Or no, manifester. No.
No, I think generator. It sounded like, because I remember
a manifesting generator on my chart.
Yeah, I can't remember what mine was. The two things together. I think the first one. Anyway, yeah.
The affirmation that goes with this card is: today, all day, I embody freedom. I am free to make my own choices and am free to do what makes my heart sing. This card is telling you to take care of yourself. It's time for you to rest. It's okay to be selfish. Take the day off. Restore your body, mind, and spirit. Soon there will be another opportunity to engage and give your mighty power to. But for now, Spirit calls for you to rest.
I love the way they use the colors in there to tell the story, because the path begins in brown and moves towards yellow, purpose and creativity, and
Green
carries on
growing.
towards green. Yeah, growing and heart, and the beautiful pale sky up above it.
Connecting with spirit.
Love it.
Right.
Cool. Does anybody else have a question? Do we need a signifier on that? Or does that reading pretty much, it sums it up? Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a signifier with the combination of those decks would be necessary. So does anybody else have a question?
Yeah, let's see how it, because the doing this style of reading, they call it what do they call it? Problem solving. This method is especially helpful in solving an issue or to quickly gain perspective on a challenge in your life. So that's why I thought of Jamie, because I know she's in a very challenging time of life right now. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Susie, I'm feeling Susie all of a sudden. Do you have a issue or problem that needs solving, Susie? Because I'm feeling called to you for some reason.
I'm getting a nudge on my team for Mia. If you're still here. Yeah,
I was
getting
torn between the two, actually.
Yeah, I'm getting a nudge for Mia. If there's anything you wanted to bring, they're telling me that you may have something that you're not sure if you want to bring.
Oh, Trisha.
Hi,
Trisha.
Hi, Trisha. Whoops.
So Susie wants to
move, and Trisha's wondering if her husband likes his new job. Oh, and there's Luna.
Hi, Luna.
Oh, and here's Mia.
So let's do.
Has been very helpful.
Susie.
Oh, Mia, thank you so much. Thank you.
I was going to say, let's do Susie's reading first, and then Trisha, and then
Yep, that'll do it. We've got 20 minutes left. And Mia says she's convalescing.
That's okay. We can try to do 3 real quick.
Oh, that's what they were talking about. All right. Well, hey, the Fae are on the way. The minute I got to the period on your comment, I just felt them take off. They're on their way, and they all have a little paper hat with a little red cross on it, like a vintage nurse. So they're on their way. Just get ready. I don't know where you are, Mia, but they say it's not going to take very long to get to you. So be prepared if you feel a little rush of something. That's the gang on the way. My feet are going numb. My chicken skin is so wrinkly right now. And here is Asta. Hello, welcome. We have a couple of readings coming up, but please let us know if you have any questions.
Interesting. Okay, so I pulled the 3 for Susie. So I might have to look this one up because I get spleen for foundation, which she said she wants to move. So actually spleen, that makes sense for me, because spleen is all about like
processing, moving.
Well, not just processing, but feeling like you have a sense of home. You have a sense of nourishment. You have a place that you can go to as your refuge from the world, right? So that's the foundation, is like trying to find that place. Like that image is just so, it's like feeling scattered. And then the insight card, we have limitation. So it's like Susie's feeling pulled in so many different directions and feeling limited as far as like how much she can give of herself. That's what I'm getting from this anyway. And the resolve card, the thing that you really need to tap into to get your answer here, emotional wisdom. So you need to listen to your heart. If you are, so think about each option and notice how your heart responds. If you feel yourself like closing off and pulling away, that's obviously not the right path for you. But if you feel like your heart is opening and you're feeling drawn, then that's obviously the right path. So I hope that was helpful, Susie. These, like, I don't even have to look up meanings. I usually just look up meanings. I'm that perfectionist Virgo that has to know what the creator wants to know.
And I forgot who we were going to come to.
Trisha was next, and then we were going to do Mia.
Yes. Oh, that's right. Trisha, I'm wondering if my husband likes his new job. My first instincts are he's trying to.
Sorry, solar plexus again.
Oh, sorry, I didn't want to scream too loud into the microphone. My first impression is that he's kind of processing how to navigate among his superiors to where he can do his thing and be effective without rocking the boat. He doesn't want to interfere in the way things are done. At the same time, there are some ways I get the feeling that he sees he can be a little more effective if he followed his own instincts, his own methods, and he's trying to figure out how to kind of not rock the boat, kind of slide in there in between making a ruckus, or here's the new guy wanting to change stuff, reinvent the wheel, and how to work effectively with the others. It does not feel to me like a conflict. It's just like an adjusting. It feels like he's smart enough to allow them to see what he can do effectiveness wise and let them come to their own conclusions about that. And just he's like waiting to see how the dust will settle, if that makes sense.
That's interesting how you did that with your fingers, considering the insight card is game player. And look how it's like these waves caught in the square.
Game player. Well, yes.
So it's learning, I think it's like following your gut to figure out the game that's being played at that business, right? So the new job is basically a new game. Think of it that way. And I get this feeling that if he goes in there as a driving force, he will not only like the job, he'll actually end up getting a promotion. But he has to play the game, right? Has to be a game player. So let me hold this up, all three together. Lots of waves, right?
Well, now, isn't that interesting that is so close to our general reading? How is that even possible? Oh, and thank you, Asa, for subscribing. Thank you so much. Yes. Wow. Cool. Okay, and then we were going to, now I needed
Mia.
Okay, Mia, yeah.
She's having a health thing going on.
Health issue, yes. I
got spleen again for her. Which the other thing that spleen is known for is basically like holding the body together, making sure all the bits and pieces are working properly and making sure everything's nourished properly.
Yeah. And spleen also doesn't spleen also help sort out things to a certain extent?
Right. Well,
this goes here, that goes there.
Food into the energy that your body needs and then sends it to this places it needs. Oh, wow. Okay. You must be going through something crazy right now, Mia, because the insight is crisis resolution. Stepping off that cliff onto a cloud. Interesting. That image is...
Trust, eh?
It almost reminds me of the Fool card in the Tarot, right?
Yeah.
So taking that leap, knowing that the clouds will support you.
Huh. Let me see if I can. I'm starting to sweat again. So there's something there. Let me see if I can figure out what's going on.
Says it hasn't been fun. It's been hard for me to type today. Yep.
Yeah, they're telling me that there's a lot there, but
I'm starting to sweat too. But
I know there's a lot there, but maybe not in
the resolution here. Trust your gut. So, Mia, I think you know what is best for you. So trust your gut. If someone's trying to tell you to do a certain something for your health and it doesn't sound right to you, you need to...
Oops. Thank you, Susie.
So Mia says, yeah.
My husband and I both had health events 1 month apart. Sorting out our new responsibilities has been difficult.
Okay. It's interesting too that we get spleen and trust your gut together. And look at how similar in size the circles are.
Yeah.
It's confusing, she says. So yeah, I think you just have to take that leap of faith and trust your gut. I mean, you guys are going to know best what's the best course of action for you. Yes, I mean, listen to the doctors, listen to the specialists, but at the same time, trust your own knowledge of yourself, because you know your body better than anybody. And if what they're saying, I mean, this is not medical advice or anything, but I am a medical person, being an acupuncturist and a health coach, but it's, when she says it's confusing, yeah, no, I get it. It's, I mean, health is an ongoing, never-ending, like, carousel, basically. So you really need to trust the gut, trust that crisis resolution, right? Like, you need to figure out the way off of that cliff, even if it seems like there's nothing but clouds to support you.
Yeah, I'm getting some issues about boundaries, that you've been taking care of yourself and setting some boundaries for your own well-being, and that oftentimes, you know, when we do that, the people around us react. They act up a little bit, maybe act out a little bit. I don't know if that's going on, but I'm getting that your boundaries are good. Your boundaries are solid. They're golden. To stick with what you're doing on your boundaries and to allow the world to shift around you.
I decided to pull another insight just to see the way forward here. And I can see you're going through a lot. Provocation was what popped out. So lots of thorns and jagged things that you're working through.
Yeah, you're just going to have to let them go. You're going to have to turn that one over to higher power. That
it almost looks like a barbed wire.
People are so accustomed to seeing us do what we do that they forget that there's a physicality involved with that, and that there's limitations that come with the physical vehicle. And it may take longer. I want to say longer. It may take a little bit more of an adjustment period than you would like, but I'm getting that there will be an acceptance of a new normal, and that will be a little bit more realistic on for your behalf and your well-being. Hang in there. I'm getting some choppy waves, but you know the wind doesn't last forever.
Hi, Cindy.
Okay.
That crafting lady is Cindy.
Oh, hi, Cindy. Hello. Thanks for joining. I'm so out of time with all the comments here. I did want to pop this one up if I can find it. I just wanted to say thank you to Luna. Thank you so much. Yeah, I do have my little ebook going. It's $4.50 on Kindle, and it's really exercises. It's a workshop that I designed, and so it's really all about the exercises, but it's practical stuff.
Mostly my kids are understanding, the others are pushing them. Well, that's hard when you have family trying to turn other family against you.
Yeah, well, easy way around that, you know. Yeah, just have to limit your time with that, huh? With the others.
So I just want to look up this provocation because I'm being tapped on the shoulder saying we weren't done with that one.
I'll double back after we're done, Cindy, and I will pop the link in on the description once it gets posted.
Provocation. It may feel like sudden irritations are springing up out of nowhere. These may appear as a sudden flat tire, unexpected traffic jams when you are already pressed for time. Irritations with coworkers or even strangers can occur. It may not seem like it, but the universe is actually on your side. You're receiving a compassionate nudge to lighten up and release something that has been rubbing you the wrong way underneath your awareness for quite a while. What can you let go of? There is an opportunity for growth that is being offered to you. Some deep unresolved hurt from the past has come up to the surface to be reviewed and processed. The more you feel these provocations working in your life, the greater the opportunity for deep healing. Practice deep compassion with yourself. As you are more kind and gentle with yourself, outward challenges disappear and the flow will be restored. And the affirmation that goes with this card is, the universe holds me with care so I can see what needs to be seen. I bathe in the energy of deep compassion. So I was being nudged to read that, so, you know, can't ignore them, otherwise you get in trouble.
Okay. Susie, Kindle is free. And my book on Kindle is, like I said, $4.50. If I print them, it costs me $11 to print one. And then there's shipping and all that other kind of stuff. So
yeah, there's a Kindle app you can download, and that's free.
Yeah, it's free on everything. And wait, we have to do this. Mia said, it's beautiful. It hit the spot, Jonathan. That's awesome. Can you believe it's, we have 3 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yes. And yes, Susie, Kindle is on Amazon.
It's Amazon.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
But if you go to your app store on your phone and just type in Kindle, you should see a app you can download.
Yeah, it's free. I'll put the link in on the bottom when I double back here. I'm feeling like, and Luna, thank you so much for all your kind words. Thank you. Yeah, it's just like Lavender Moon's book. It's the guide's work. We're just putting it down on paper for him, or putting it down in the world for him. Thank you. Yes. Did we miss anyone? Because we've got 2 minutes left, and please somebody
I
let me
think
know.
someone asked about the
Oh my
romance
goodness!
of
Yes,
2021.
yes. I knew we were missing somebody. Let me see if I can find. Could you put that back in, Asa? Oh, here we are.
You found it. Is
Yeah.
Asa still here?
Yeah, I know if I will meet someone in 2021, solid relationship. Jonathan, I'm going to turn that one over to you. My guides don't really give me that kind of info. They let me know what you need to know about yourself today.
Right. Well, and this oracle's not really geared towards that either.
Yeah.
But we can see what the oracle has to say to Asta. Is Asta even still here?
I don't know.
Oh, did you see what Mia just said?
Yes, I did. Oh, Mia, thank you. The fairies, I think the fairies have arrived, yeah? I don't know if you felt them come in. I didn't see you mention anything. They told me they're there.
So, I don't know. When someone asks about like finding love, I just always feel like they're looking outside themselves too much.
Yeah, that one's tricky for me because the guides talk about if you feel like you're open and waiting, they'll disagree. Or if you're doing all the things you need to do, that you're supposed to do to put yourself out there, they will tell you what you need to do instead. So it's always about doing the homework. It's always about going inside for me.
Well, in case Asta watches later, this is what I pulled. So this is self, harmony, inner wisdom. So for me, this is talking about how work on yourself, learn to love yourself, and learn to listen to your inner knowing. Because once all that's in place, then other things fall into place as well. But you got to work on self first, right? You got to be in harmony with yourself. And you have to listen to that inner wisdom. So that's what I'm getting for this reading here. Is that like, don't focus on when will I find love? Focus on I am love.
Yeah, when will I find love? And
you'll find it within.
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
And you need to listen to that inner wisdom. And that's true for all of us, isn't it?
That is. Yeah, and thank you, everyone. Thank you, Susie. Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Luna. Thank you, Mia. Thank you. Who have I missed? Thank you, Asta.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you, Jamie. Yes. And at the very top, Sage Advice Tarot was...
yes, she popped in and out. I saw her
marketing meeting. Yeah. She was at a marketing meeting. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Jonathan and I think we may have worked out our regular spots, right? We were talking about the second Thursday live on my channel and the fourth Tuesday.
Fourth Tuesday on my channel.
Fourth Tuesday on Jonathan's channel. So this month we're almost there. So going forward, as of next week, Tuesday, it will be the second Thursday and the fourth Tuesday. So,
and this coming Tuesday, Betsy will be over on my channel.
Yes. Yes. Tuesdays are Jonathan's channel. Thursdays are Betsy's channel. Thank you, everyone. Love and blessings to you all. I'm going to sign off. And Jonathan, if you stay on.
Yes. Thank you, everyone, for being here.
Thank you.
And thank you to all the people watching the playback.
Oh, and Luna, if you click the bell and select all, you probably know this, then you'll get all notifications on YouTube. Thank you, guys.
She's not getting notifications.
Yeah. because
you're not the only one I've heard that from.
yeah,
There's been several people whose like
yeah,
notifications aren't working, and I don't know what's going on with that. But
yeah. It's probably some algorithm thing. You don't click something often enough, or anyway. But thank you,
who knows?
everyone, for joining us today. This is so much fun, Jonathan. Thank you. I
Oh,
love
no
that
problem.
deck,
I
and
love playing with you.
so we will see you guys same time on Tuesday on Jonathan's channel.
Aloha until then.
Aloha.